Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, this dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
So let's talk.
What we talking about today?
We're talking about dating. Dating from a different. How'd you say?
Is dating all across the country the same?
That's what he said.
According to region.
According to region. So I can't tell you about nobody else's region because I've never lived. I have, but I haven't. Because everywhere I've dated like what I've been taught how to date. If that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So first off, I'll say there's a big discrepancy with the dating in the South. I've been told that dating in the South, men like to procrastinate. They like to talk long periods of time before they actually meet up or take you out or get to going somewhere because they're trying to wind you down to just allowing them to come over your house and chill and kick it. And I don't know why they into that, but that's
so like slow rolling,
I guess.
Okay.
Whereas me, on the other hand, if you're in the same city or same vicinity as me, within a 3-hour drive, if I meet you online, I'm trying to see you that weekend or the soonest weekend possible. If you're in the city, I'm gonna call you that night, or I'm gonna call you within a 2-3 day time span, and I'm trying to take you out when I call you. When I call, I'm trying to link up and take you to a coffee shop,
right,
dinner or lunch.
Yep.
Maybe not a movie, bowling.
Yeah,
pool.
just more public. Yeah, for now.
Yeah. How?
I see, because I've lived in 4 different states, right? 4 different states, and it was kind of different in each one, right? So in the South, just like he said, it's more of a, don't get it twisted now. These dudes down here got game and, you know what I'm saying, they got the money and all that.
Yeah.
It's just a slower pace of how they do things. They're not in a rush. But trust me, they'll finesse the fuck out you. Don't get it twisted now. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So when it comes to dating and stuff like that, it's almost the same thought process.
But the ones that rush down here rush for a whole different purpose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Totally different. Right. So then when you go, this is funny right here because, yes, Atlanta is the South. But when you go to Atlanta, and this is just like through the history, you know what I'm saying? Women in Atlanta tend to be slightly more aggressive than women in other places in the South. For whatever reason, women in Atlanta tend to have this, I know what I want and I'm going to go for it attitude. Women will approach you in Atlanta. They will try to holler at you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know that what we just said about the South, about people slow rolling and stuff like that. That's why, right, men, right. But the women in the A are a little bit more aggressive. And it's funny though, because as you move up and up and up and up, you would think that aggression levels would get higher with the women because it's like that in Atlanta, but it's not. So when you start going to South Carolina, North Carolina, you start getting more of that Southern belle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get, because a lot of people in South Carolina sound way more country than somebody in Alabama, Tennessee. It's the Southern. Yes. I'm telling you.
I don't know, because that Memphis accent that's something different.
And that's another one. Absolutely. Yes. Very. Now, you know what I find though? Country city versus country. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody who live, like we say in Memphis, right? But then versus somebody who live in Franklin.
Okay.
Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah, they talk totally different.
Totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Different.
You talking about country, now you getting into country. You know what I'm saying? So that's weird. But even then, I think that the internet.
Nashville.
Yeah. And versus, like, so when we talk about some of those places versus some of the less known places in those same states.
Arkansas.
You know, but the internet, right? The internet has really made dating the same or start to be the same across the whole country for young folks.
I don't think so.
Why not? I think that because social media got them all looking the same, dressing the same, thinking the same, so dating is the same.
I mean, okay. I get that part. They all resemble the same, but I think dating is different because there's a lot of aggressive women on the internet,
right?
Opposed to like women dictate a relationship on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say like my son, 15, he meet a chick in California. She telling him to send her pictures of him. He's not saying, "Hey, send me a picture."
I
mean, he probably get one in return, but that was her idea.
Right.
So,
but I think I excuse me. I see where you're coming from, and that makes sense. It's a lot of stuff that young men no longer do. That when we was that same age, we had no problem saying, "Send me a pic."
True.
But because they got ostracized, even starting with our age, we, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't do that. And over the years, a lot of the young men just said, you know what? It ain't even worth the hassle.
Yeah.
My son wouldn't ask no woman for a pic. You know what I'm saying? So because they understand it's not worth the hassle, and and at the same time, our kids, they coming up in this money era. Yeah, they gonna get the girls and all that, but it's money first for them.
Scam.
Yeah, it's like this money first.
Yeah.
They want money. But I do see what you're saying though, because it'll never be 100% the same across the country.
No.
Because you got places like New York, right? Let's take New York, right, where I'm from. Cool. Women up there are very aggressive. Very aggressive. When I mean aggressive, I mean very aggressive.
Right.
But to the men, they not. To the men, it's regular.
To New York men.
Right, to New York men, that's what I mean. Right, to New York men, it ain't nothing. But take a New York girl and put her, can't say Florida.
In Birmingham.
Put her in Birmingham.
She will be a savage.
Yes.
She be an absolute savage.
Yes. Yes.
Well, like him, girl.
The women would be mad at her, but the men would like her because she's going to come to them.
Yeah, because she would break the icebreaker.
Right. But the women would hate her because she would probably take the women that they want. I mean, she would take the dudes that they wanted to holler at because they was procrastinating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So dating in different regions is different. Like and we ain't talking about 304s, y'all. We talking about dating, proper dating.
Like in Cali, so to the best of my knowledge, I'm not sure how it is now because I haven't been there in the last 10, 15 years. Mm-hmm. But when I was coming up, if I liked you, I liked you. I told you, I approached you,
and I want you.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. But no, like okay, for instance, when I was a teen and I was in the military, I meet women at the mall. Mm-hmm. If I met them at the mall today, I'm taking them out today, Monday. I take them out Wednesday, or I'll be at their crib and we be holding a conversation face to face. That's what we be doing within in that time frame.
I you know what? Damn, because now I got to think back because I've been married so long. I think that's about the right time frame too, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's about the right time frame. Yeah, you meet somebody on Monday, you trying to take them out. Mm-hmm. Especially back then, back during our age. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Nowadays, though, women, the young women, dating age women would say that that's creepy. Y'all ain't known each other long enough yet. What? But if that young man offered to give her 50 racks, she would take it.
But I ain't known you long enough yet.
Right.
And what you gonna do with this 50? Well, whatever you want me to do. So like, okay, for instance, so
when killing them.
When I be watching TikTok periodically, and this young chick, I think she's 24, 25, maybe 23, but every day she get on now, and dudes be in her little, they be in a little comment trying to holler at her. And the first thing she said, "Where the dreadheads at? I'm trying to see something." That's all she ever say. I'm trying to see something. Where the dreadheads at? I gotta have a man I can pull his hair. I'm like, who wants you put on their hair?
Whoa.
What? Why?
Right.
Then some dude got in there today. He's like, can I EIFB? Yeah, that's what he said. And y'all figure it out. Got you fucked up, huh?
Yeah, I'm lost a little bit.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah. I'm lost a couple
So
levels.
he said that, and so she actually stopped doing what she was doing and went to try to find his picture to see what he looked like, and then turned around and was like, you know what, it's too early in the morning for the what did she call it? Fuckery?
All right, that's my word. I say that all the time.
I think she
early
said
for
fuckery.
the fuckery.
Yeah, she was too early for the fuckery. But she took the time to go look for the dude picture because he said that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, dating has changed tremendously. It's not nowhere near what it used to be like.
No, it's not. It's not. It's so.
I don't even think this generation or the last generation before this generation knew what courting was. Like,
no, they don't.
I don't think they believe in that.
And I almost feel sorry for them because they don't have enough time to vet each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, dating is so different now. It's so online. It's so super hypersexual. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
So it's like, soon as they meet, they smashing or whatever, or the women trying to get bread and all this other stuff. So it's like, I almost feel sorry for both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides. And it's just like, oh, this is what y'all got to deal with. Because like he said, going back to the generation before this generation, there's no courting. So this generation don't know about courting. They don't know what that is. So all they know is what they know. Or rather what they don't know.
So no, dating nationwide is different.
Very
dating
different.
on the internet has given women more power than giving men, believe it or not.
I can see it swinging that way because every time a man says his standards, it's a problem. But every time she throw her standards out there, it's all good. It's rah, 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 go girl. You know what I'm talking about? So absolutely, it's starting to shift that balance of power into their favor. But that's why people like Kevin Samuels was important. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate is important. You know what I'm saying? So this is why. And I ain't saying 100% of their rhetoric, but just the fact that you need somebody to motivate the guys, motivate the men, the same way all these programs be for women and little girls only. Oprah just had a birthday, women only.
Right.
Oh yeah, her 69th birthday was at some woman's place in Beverly Hills. Number of women, all the who's who. Talking about Kim K was on one side of her, Jennifer Lopez was on the other side of her. But anyway, all the who's who, black, white, yellow, every woman was there in attendance.
But that's Oprah.
No man. Not one man. Not one man. Now,
is she sending a message with that?
And that's where was it TMZ? One of them shows like that. They were talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And then they asked this question, and right before we ended, if a man did that, it'd be an issue. Let's say one of the big wigs, like I don't know, Dr. Dre, or anybody. I don't know. But if they had a party at a fancy schmancy place in Hollywood, only men. Only men. Oh, that'd be the worst of the worst, the most misogynistic, the most oppressive, the most, all this other stuff. I'm just saying, y'all. Imagine that.
All right, with that being said, I'm your host, sitting back, relaxing on that one.
Chilling. I'm your boy, Said, a.k.a. Virgo. Out of time. Till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk. Peace.